Well, good morning. Today is Friday, July 26th. And my shirt just says Ireland. And my hat says Ireland. Ireland, this is a bar. This is just a shirt I saw that I liked. Obviously it's an Irish bar. But you figured that out, didn't you? See how come? Look at, I see how green the grass is, but when I stand over here, it changes. Maybe I don't go too fast. There we go. Well, like I said, today is Friday, July 26th. Denise is not going to walk today, which explains why I'm walking so late. I've waited too long. It's after 10 o'clock, and it's getting a little hot. So I chose poorly. I should have walked a little bit earlier. It's funny how my body just automatically wakes up at 9 o'clock. But when I know I got to walk with Denise, I get up right away. But since I knew she wasn't going to walk, I stayed in bed, played games on my phone, answered some emails. Christy, I answered you. Christy from Planning Us Healthy. I'm going to share a video from hers. I really like her channel, and she wants to get close to getting monetized. And I would encourage you to go over to her channel, check out her videos, and subscribe, and you will not be disappointed. She does a lot of the thing. I think I share them with you today is looking for recipes, which, you know, I'm always looking for recipes, but then I always eat the same stuff every day. It's just, I'm just such a creature of habit. I've been doing it for what, 68 years, almost 69. I'm getting old. Only in body, not in body. Only in age, not in the way I feel, not the way definitely not the way I act. I'll never act old. I never will, because I even say that some of my shirts when I'm wearing them, I'm really too old to be wearing shirts like that. But you know what? I don't care. Like one of my shirts says, I don't give a rat's ass. I'm gonna keep wearing them shirts till I'm old and gray. Well, who am I kidding? I'm already old and gray. When I first turned gray, I turned gray at 18, and it was a terrible gray. It really was an ugly gray, and it was so brittle, and it was nasty. So I've been really dyeing my hair since I was about 19, because I had streaks of gray. I probably could have gone completely gray by the time I was 30. But I kept dyeing my hair. And then when I was 60, I thought, you know what, I'm done. I'm just done. So I stopped doing it, and it came in soft. So I like it now. I really do. But like I found out with, when I tried to dye my hair green for Michael on his birthday, it's so gray it doesn't take to the dye anymore, which is probably a good thing. This is who I am. Take me, leave me, I don't really care. This is who I am, and this is who I'm always going to be. But anyway, check out Christy's channel. I started on a little babble, and got on my age. I started with my age. And I was talking with Christy the other day, I am the same age my mother was when she moved in with me. My father died when my mother was 58. And she lived with my two sisters, Denise and Mary, until Mary got married. And then Denise wanted to live on her own, so she got her own place. And so my mom didn't really want to live on her own. She was going to move to Florida after the summer, because my mother moved in with me in May. And so she said, well, can I stay with you for the summer? And then in September, I'm going to go down to Florida, because she had two sisters. My Aunt Agnes and my Aunt Marge lived down in Florida. So she says, I'm going to go and move down there. And I said, okay, man, not a problem. She never left. Well, at one point, we had to put her in a nursing home, but then she stayed with Denise for the last 5 months of her life. So it's just the way life works out. But anyway, I was the same age, and I thought my mother was old. And she never acted old. And now I see why, because this is not old. But you know what? I have a bunch of people saying, Sandy, please stop. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm going to party because it's my birthday. That's not the way it goes. 50 Cent. He'd be up. 50 Cent. He'd be upset. But anyway, Merman, today's your birthday. Merman knows it's her birthday. She says, I've known it's my birthday. I've been watching, waiting. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Merman. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Mindy over at See Mindy's mom never told me when her birthday was, and so I was watching her videos last night because I'm trying to catch up, and I see that she had a birthday and she didn't tell me. Shame on you, Mindy. You could have got a song. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday, dear Mindy. Happy belated birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. She thought she'd get out of it. She was wrong. Oh, here comes a truck. They're doing some construction down the street, so I'm going to run into that when I'm walking. Oh, this is not one. This is different. So it's going to be loud. I might have to continue my birthday. Oh, maybe not. Susan Crowley says, hurry up before he starts making noise with that machine. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And then I don't know where she's at because Fly Lady Cat, WW with Fly Lady Cat, is living in a trailer now, or not trailer, a camper, RV or something like that. She's traveling around, living in that. So, and it's for me. It's for me. Look at Jeff. Look at Jeff looking so intent, putting the sign in before he even gets started. Come on, Jeff, be on my video. Be on my video.
Video? Oh gosh, no.
No.
I don't like videos.
Jeff don't want to be on my video. I'll have to come back to you. Okay, Kat, I'm not sure I sang you your song. I started talking with Jeff and then I forgot to get back to the song. I just started walking. So here's your song. If I sang it once already, here's the second time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cat. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I probably did sing to you, but you know what? 2 songs on your day. You might be at a different time zone now because you're traveling on your RV. That's the word I was trying to think of, RV. I'm back from my walk. I did walk the whole 2 miles. Oh my God, it was brutal. It was way too hot. I waited much too late in the day to walk. And I walked the first mile and I thought, no, you can do the second mile. And then when I got to the 1.5 miles, I thought, oh, just a half a mile more. I'm glad I did it. But I did get my pulse rate up there, so that was a good benefit to still walking. I was going to wait till this afternoon to water my flowers, but I'm looking at them and they're saying, feed me now, we're thirsty. Oh, there's another fish fly. They should be gone by now. Anyway, or mayfly, whatever you guys call them. I did find out, well, I didn't find out, but I kind of found out who sent me the clock. Somebody sent me, a tech-savvy person, let me tell you, an anonymous email, and she signed it just me. And she told me that she's the one that sent the clock, that she was helping a friend clean out her mom's house, and they came across the clock, and they were going to put it to the thrift store, to send it to the thrift store. That's a hard word for me to say, the thrift store. And she said, I know just who's going to like this. So what do you know? And she sent it to me. And whoever you are, just me, thank you so much. I just love the clock. Someone had suggested putting it outside. It does look like it could be an outside clock, but I don't want to take any chances. I have it in the house where I can see it. At night we turn the light on and we use it as a little night light. You're jealous, Don, over at West Virginia Running Don. WV Running Don, he said that his family would use it as a night light. We have a very dim light that we keep on at night when we're watching TV. I think it's like a 25-watt lamp, and then this just shows off a little light over on the other side of the room. So it's perfect. We love it. Thank you. Thank you, just me. You know, sometimes, and I told her this in the email, that sometimes God sends little angels on earth that just do God's work on earth. And she's one of those people. She really is. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And Bee's Journey was talking about skating with her daughters. It reminded me of a story. I could never roller skate as a child. I had those roller skates that you adjusted to you bought them one time and then they fit you forever because there was a key that you wore and a string around your neck that you could adjust the skates to the length and all of that good stuff. I never was coordinated enough to skate, and I couldn't do a pogo stick, and I couldn't do stilts. Those are I couldn't climb a rope. Those are the 3 things I could never do. You know, I could jump rope. I could double dutch with the best of them. But skating and, you know, ice skating I did better. Because Jim and I used to go ice skating when we first started dating. Because we met in January. And like I told you, Jim was always cheap. There's no other word for it. Jim was cheap. He always would find things that we could do that were free. And we went to, or cheap. Like when we went to the basketball game, I think it cost $0.25. And then I had to buy my own refreshments. And then we'd go skating. We'd go on picnics, which his mother probably supplied all the food. Picnics were nice. I'm not gonna knock those. But we used to skate. We used to go swimming. All the things that were free back then. There was a lot of stuff that was free. I don't understand why they were free then and they're not free now. we used to have, like, at our park at the corner out, they used to come like 3 times a week, and they'd have recreation things that you could do. And you know, like, we'd make little purses or change purses, or, you know, all kinds of just different things. And then at school we had a gym class, we had an art class, we had a music class. We never sold candy. We never had to sell anything to go on a field trip. I mean, we didn't go on a lot of field trips, but we went at least once a year. We went on a field trip somewhere. And back then, mothers were stay at home. And so the only taxes they were making were from the fathers that were working, or the whoever was working. I shouldn't take, you know, I mean, I'm sure there was mothers out there working too. But now you've got 2-income families, and so their taxes are even more so. I don't understand. I just don't understand why there's no money for that. Oh, those are the good old days. You know, I'm sure my grandmother said the same thing. Oh, those are the good old days. And when my kids become grandmas, they'll go, oh, those are the good old days. I guess it's just in your perception of where you're, the time you're living. But anyway, back to my skating story. I was a lunch mother, and I was a room mother, and I was a den mother, and I was very active in the church. I was very active in the school. I was the president of the Moms and Dads Club. I just did everything. So we always used to have skating parties once a month. And all the time, all the kids, because they knew me as a lunch mother, they call me Mrs. C. They'd go, Mrs. C, you got to skate, you got to skate. And I go, no, I don't know how to skate. And they go, we'll hold you, don't worry. Okay, so one time I thought, okay, I'm going to put the skates on. I'm going to skate. I'm going to show them that I can't skate. Oh my gosh, I should have never done it. I put the skates on, and I had like a whole bunch of them, and I was part of a whip, I guess you call it. I was at the end, and you know, they were only like 2nd, 3rd graders, so they weren't going to like whip me off or whatever. I did that all on my own. And then there was a second whip behind us, and then I took off because I lost my grip, and I took out a whole row of 3rd graders that were skating in a chain, and they went pop, 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 like bowling pins. And I thought, okay, enough of the skating. And so then as I made my way to the side, they all said, you know, you were right, Mrs. C. Maybe you should just sit this one out. And so I did. I sat that one out. Anyway, anywho. So I guess that's all I had to say for now. I am gonna water my flowers now that I've sat down here a little bit and rested a little. I am glad I got my 2 miles in, but I'm gonna have to walk a little. I'm not gonna walk tomorrow because it's supposed to be even hotter tomorrow. But stay on track today with my food. I guess that's all I got for now. I've been babbling on again today, so I'll talk to you at breakfast. Well, I wanted to thank Peggy over at Color Me Influence. I was telling you yesterday that I was having a problem with my Fitbit. I've got this one on today, my watch, because when I went, she told me how to do it to go on the main site, and when I went on there, I found out that the other one, the battery was dead. Duh! You got to have a fully working battery for it, in order for it to work. So I have it in there charging now. So thank you, Peggy. So go over to Peggy's channel, Color Me Influence, and tell her thank you for helping Sandy. She needed it. Okay, I just came in from outside. I got finished watering my plants and weeding and going for my walk. I talked to my son. I talked to my daughter-in-law. I talked to my daughter. I talked to Denise. I talked to Cindy. And so now I have to do some shopping. I have to go to Kroger's to pick up a couple things. Not enough to do a haul, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to have some Cheerios for 3 points, a banana for 0, and a cheese stick for 1 point. And of course I'm going to drink my water, and I'm going to watch Big Brother on my CBS app, because we still don't have CBS. Okay, we're going to eat our lunch now. I have a cup of tea in the cup my cousin Lynn got me. A snowman, yay! Of course I got to have my water, and yes, Anita, I know where my bathroom's at. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, success is simple. Do what's right the right way at the right time. To 4-point breakfast I had earlier that I showed you was my banana, my Cheerios, and my cheese stick. And right now I'm going to have a veggie platter with an egg, berries, tea, and water. 2 points for my spinach artichoke dip, and 2 points for my sugar-free pudding. So I still have 16 points left for my dinner. This is my latest book I'm reading. He is a different man now. He said he went to therapy, and he doesn't consider himself an asshole anymore. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the book. It's gotten a lot of good reviews. So I will let you know how I like the book. But for now, let's go eat. For dinner tonight, we're going to have some cottage cheese and pineapple and a tuna sandwich on an extreme wellness wrap with some popcorn, some water. Weight Watchers with Carrie. And then I'm going to try this tea. It was on sale. I told you I didn't like the other tea, but I'll try this one. It's a diet green tea mixed berry. 0 points. We'll try it. It's a 7-point dinner. 0 for my tuna, my celery, my spinach that's on the celery, on the tuna, tea and pineapple. 1 point for a tablespoon of Miracle Whip. 1 point for extreme wellness wrap. 3 points for half a cup of cottage cheese, and 2 points for my popcorn. 7 points. I still have 9 points left for later on if I get hungry. Well, that's about it for tonight. I do think that the menu plan helped me out a lot this week, so thank you, Joan, over at Joan's Pointed Plate. I really think that having a little bit more structure in my meal choices helped me. I did kind of alleviate toward or navigate away from some of them a couple times, but it still kept me in check. It really did. And whether I have a loss or not tomorrow, I'm really proud of how I did this week. I'll be a little disappointed if I haven't lost at least a pound. I am hoping for at least 2 pounds so I get rid of my 4-pound gain from the week before. 4.2 to be exact. So if I can lose like at least a pound, maybe 2, I'll be very happy. But let's face it, I'll be happy with any kind of a loss. That's about it for tonight. And give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you guys in the morning.